What is going on, everybody? We are back with another Million Lords video. And in this video, we're going to go over the 4.8.0 patch note. Alrighty. And the reason I want to go over this one is mainly because I've been hearing or reading a lot of comments on, or reading the global chat, and a lot of people talking about it, and I just want to give my take on it. Alright, so let's get right to it. So one of the things that they changed is they did an update to the tutorial to better clarify, for better clarity and readability. Now the next thing they changed is they added more gameplay events for all leagues, and rotation of gameplay events for the Bronze League. So I don't know what the events are just yet, because we're right now in the city capture event. So I'm assuming they added probably, well, it says events is plural, so it's more than one, but I feel like they could only squeeze one in there. But we'll have to see on that. Don't know what the event is yet. As for Bronze League, when I did my Road to Diamond series, I didn't get no events at all in Bronze League, but I do have some people that are in Bronze that they say that they have events. So I don't know what happened to mine, why I didn't get no events, but okay. Another thing is, on the subscription, the monthly bundle, watching ads is not necessary anymore to obtain 10 sapphires. I don't have the monthly bundle. I have this one, but I don't have the monthly one. So I'm very curious. Actually, does it tell you? Free ad rewards. So I'm very curious if it automatically gives you the 10 sapphires for the ad just by itself, or if you have to actually go in here and then click on instead of watch ad, it'll probably say collect 10 sapphires. I don't know if you have to click there every hour. I'm very curious on that. So if any of you guys have the monthly subscription, let me know, because I feel like if you have to tap on it still, that's kind of like you know. But if it automatically gives it to you, that would be nice. Alright, so this is the big thing that everybody's been talking about. So they did a balance city trading. Starting this season, we implemented 2 changes to fight the city trading. A decrease of 50% to the Salvager effects, and cities conquered will now lose 2 levels instead of 1. This is a decision made following the player's feedback in terms of balancing and city trading. This system will stay throughout the entirety of this season, so don't hesitate to send us your feedback regarding this decision by the end of the season. And then it repeats itself. Decrease the effect of Salvager by 50%. Conquering a city now decrease its level by 2 instead of 1. Please note that the patch has not been applied to on iOS yet. The changes are still applied, but it may generate some text or visual issues until the update is live. It might be already live for iOS by now. This was you actually have to go to your app store to do the update. Like, it'll still let you open up the game. It let me open up my game on my Android without it forcing me to do an update. I actually had to go to the Google Play Store to do the update. So the visual issue that will happen is that when you go to your Salvager, it'll show you the old Salvager, the one that without the 50% decrease. Same thing with, like, if you go in here, it'll show the old one. But when you go into the battle reports and you actually open up the report, it'll show the correct Salvager on here, the one that got nerfed by 50%. So that's the visual glitch that they're talking about. Now, so a lot of people aren't happy about this change, because decrease in Salvager by 50%. You know, cutting it in half it's a big nerf. Not so much the city's losing 2 level. That's not too much of a deal. But when you combine it with the 50% nerf, it hurts as well a good bit. So now we're gonna run into I can already see a lot of issues with this. So right now, as you can tell, all these cities are super low level. You know, everyone's struggling to make gold. You don't see not too many high levels. My highest level city is 90, and I just made that not too long ago. It's very difficult to getting gold. I have to go full Salvager, and it's still only at 155%, since now one skill point only gives 1%. Your gear, the gems, now only give 2.5% instead of 5%. You know, it's definitely a big hit, and I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think that the top players really got affected too much by it. Yeah, you know, it hurts them because they're losing half of it. Instead of having 500 Salvager, they only have 250, but 250 is still doable. It's still good. The ones that I feel like are really feeling it are the people that only had, let's say, 50 Salvager or 100 Salvager. Now they're down to 25, or they're down to 50. You know, that's a big hit on them. So now it's almost impossible for them to upgrade cities, especially once they get higher level cities, like let's say like level 80 cities. For someone who only has 50 Salvager now, a level 80 city to upgrade that, it's gonna be tough. For sure, it's definitely gonna be tough for them to upgrade multiple level 80 cities. So they're not gonna progress that much. Now they're forced to battle it out with people who do have higher Salvager, you know, that actually can upgrade city. And guess what? Those are the top players. Those are higher level players. So someone as that low to try to fight a top player, that's not gonna end very well. So it just made I feel like it made a huge gap between top players and lower level players. Now, as for the other leagues, I feel like bronze, they're not gonna be able to even experience much leveling, getting high KP. They're not gonna really experience that because they already have no Salvager. You know, it was already hard enough for them as it is. Now to have this nerf, they're not gonna make no gold at all. Yeah, that's gonna be a struggle. Another thing that's gonna be rough is gonna be the city upgrade event. That's gonna be tough too, just because you won't have that much gold to upgrade cities. So unless if they lowered the city upgrade event, the amount you need, there's gonna be a lot of struggle there. Let's definitely leave those 5 neutral cities that are invisible to everybody else, like I did, because you're gonna need all the help you can get on this city upgrade event. It's gonna be a tough one. Yeah. So now, they said here. So it says this system will stay throughout the entirety of this season, so don't hesitate to send us your feedbacks regarding this decision by the end of the season. So I'm assuming that this is not set in stone yet. They're just testing it out for a full season to see how it goes. Nobody really likes this change, so I'm pretty sure they'll change it. I do like, though, that they're actually trying to do something against the traders. You know, I actually like that. Now, 50% was definitely way too much. Maybe a 25%. Maybe a 25% would have been okay. But 50% is too much. And then on top of that, you're losing 2 cities, 2 levels on a city that's conquered. So then that's where all your gold is basically going to recover those 2 levels, and that's about it. It's rough, and I'm mainly thinking about the lower salvager people. It's gonna be too rough for them. Now 25% I think would have been okay, or if they did this 50% nerf, then they should have brought back where you get gold when you level up. I think that would have somewhat made it doable or better. Because if you're new to the game or wasn't here whenever you used to get gold on level, well, yeah, you used to get the same amount of troops that you got whenever you level up. You used to get that in gold as well. So I think that they should either bring that back where you get gold on leveling, or salvager to 25%, and then probably make the cities losing just 1 level instead of 2. That's too big of a nerf. But that's my take on it. That's what I think that there's a couple ideas that I think that they could do. 25% or bring back gold level. I wouldn't stress this too much because I'm pretty sure that they're gonna make some type of change. But I definitely appreciate that they're trying to do something for the traders. So I do appreciate that, even though this was very very rough. But yeah, I'll leave it right here, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I shall see you guys next time. Oh, and leave in the comments, tell me what your ideas, how you feel about this big nerf, and what you think would be a good solution. Yeah, so we'll leave this in this video. Peace.